noticing things lately. Things that don't quite sit right with me. You've been distant, haven't you? There's something off. Something that doesn't align with the trust we've built. I've always been so attentive to you, so protective, but I can't ignore the little signs anymore. I've seen the way your eyes wander when you think I'm not looking. It's not like you. Or is it? Maybe I've been too trusting. Or maybe I've been too blind. Tell me, are you still committed to me? To us? I need to hear it from you. I need to know that your heart hasn't been pulled elsewhere. It's hard to believe sometimes, after all I've done for you. I've kept you safe, haven't I? Made sure you're always cared for, always prioritized. So, why would you do something to make me doubt? Why would you let someone else capture your attention? I've been thinking about it for days now, the way you've been acting so off. Every time you leave the house, I can't help but wonder, where are you really going? Who are you really with? It's not about control. It's about concern. You understand that, right? I just need reassurance that I'm not losing you. That I'm not losing something that means everything to me. I've been so patient, so understanding, but it's getting harder. You know I don't want to be the one who doubts, but you've left me no choice. Don't you see? This isn't about me questioning you. This is about me questioning whether I've been enough for you, and I'm not sure I can take that kind of uncertainty. You say you haven't done anything wrong, and I want to believe you. I really do. But you have to understand these things matter. Every little detail, every word, every glance, every moment you spend with someone else. You have no idea how much it affects me. It's like a shadow that follows me around, never quite letting me breathe. I've seen the way you've been lately, the way you've been pulling away just a bit, and it makes my chest tighten. Don't you care about the effort I've put into us, the way I've been by your side, always watching over you, making sure you're safe? I've given you everything. And yet, here I am, questioning whether you truly understand what this means. What we mean. You wouldn't want to lose it, would you? You wouldn't want me to think that someone else has a hold over you. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm just being paranoid, just imagining things. But when I see you talk to others, it's hard to ignore. I'm not asking for much, just your attention, your time. Just to know that I come first, that you wouldn't even think about looking at anyone else. Is that too much? I've loved you with everything I am. I've given you my trust, my heart, my devotion, and all I ask for in return is the same. I just need you to show me that you're still mine, that nothing and no one else has gotten into your head. I need to hear it. I need to feel it. Because if there's a crack in this, just one tiny crack, it could all shatter. You understand that, don't you? I'm not angry, I promise. It's just that I care about you so much. I can't help but feel like I'm losing something, like I'm losing you. It scares me. You've become so important to me, and if you're slipping away, I need to know. I've made sacrifices for us, for this relationship. I've put everything I have into making sure you feel loved, safe, secure. Maybe that's why it hurts so much when I feel like you're slipping. I've always been there for you, haven't I? I've done everything in my power to make sure you're happy. And all I've ever asked for in return is loyalty, trust. It's not a huge demand, right? Just knowing that I'm your person. Knowing that when you're with me, you're truly with me, and no one else. I just need you it's supposed to be. And I'm not trying to control you. I'm not trying to trap you. I just want to know that you're as committed to this as I am. That we're in this together. That when things get tough, you won't turn away from me. You don't have to prove anything to me with words. I'm asking you to show me. Show me that you're still here, still with me, and that there's no one else who could ever replace me. I just want to feel like I'm the only one that matters to you. Because I need you to know, you are the only one that matters to me. I've done everything for you, haven't I? I've been there when no one else would, making sure you were never alone. I've protected you, cared for you, loved you with all of me. And yet, when I look at you now, I can't help but wonder, have I given too much, or not enough? If I've made you feel like you need something more, please tell me. I'll do anything to fix it. I'm not asking for much, just a little reassurance. Just to know that I'm not alone in this. That you still want to be with me as much as I want to be with you. It's a small thing, really, to just ask for your loyalty. I need to know that when you're out there in the world, you're thinking of me. That you aren't being pulled away by someone else's smile, someone else's attention. I can't stand the thought of you forgetting about me. Maybe it sounds dramatic, but you don't know what it's like to feel this way. To give everything to someone, to love them, and then wonder if they still feel the same. All I want is your loyalty, your heart, and your trust. If there's someone else, if you've been thinking about someone else, I need to know. I can't keep pretending like everything is fine when I'm not sure anymore. I love you, but I need you to show me that you love me too. I need to know that when things get hard, you won't just walk away. That when you're faced with choices, I'm the one you choose. It's all I ask. It's all I've ever asked for. So please, don't keep me in the dark any longer. Tell me where you stand. I'm just trying to understand, that's all. I'm not asking for much, am I? Just a little reassurance. You know, there was a time when I didn't have to question any of this. When I knew you, every part of you, and I could trust you completely. But now, I'm left here wondering, second-guessing everything. And that's not something I'm used to. I don't like it. It's hard to think that I might be losing you, even in the smallest of ways. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe I'm just afraid of losing you to someone else. I see how easy it would be for someone to steal your attention. They're so eager to get close, to get under your skin. But you wouldn't let them, right? Not if you really care about me. You say it's nothing. You say I'm overreacting, and maybe I am, but it still stings. When I see that smile, that laugh, directed at someone else, it makes me wonder. It makes me question if you're still seeing me the way you used to. If you're still seeing us the way you used to. You say it's nothing. I want to believe you. I really do. But when you're not sure, when you can't quite place your finger on what's off, it's hard to let it go. You've been on my mind all this time, and I can't stop thinking about what's changed, what's happened to us. I just want you to look at me the way you used to, the way you did when it was just us, before all of this doubt started creeping in. I just need to know you're still mine. Can you tell me that? Tell me I'm the one you trust. Tell me I haven't lost you. I've been thinking about this a lot, more than I probably should. And the thing is, I just want to feel secure, like I'm the one who matters to you above everyone else. Maybe it's selfish of me to want that, but I can't help it. You've become such an important part of my life, and the thought of losing you, it scares me more than I can explain. I've always been the one who's been there for you, haven't I? Through everything. I've your side, never once questioning our bond. But now, when I see you pull away, when I feel like you're not as close to me as before, I start to wonder if you're slipping away from me. I know it's ridiculous to think that way, but it's hard to ignore the signs. You're so important to me. All I've ever wanted is to have you by my side, to know you're mine in every sense of the word. So when things start to feel uncertain, I need you to reassure me. Just a simple word from you, to let me know that you're still here, still as devoted to me as I am to you. That's all I'm asking for. I know I'm not perfect. I know I can be a little intense at times, but it's because I care about you so much. I just want you to know that. I want you to feel how much I need you, how much I crave your presence. It's not about controlling you. It's about knowing that no matter what, we're in this together. You are mine, right? I just need you to say it. I need to hear it from you so I can finally breathe again. Tell me that you're still loyal to me. Tell me that I haven't lost you,